Hello friends, it's Grace, and today I'm doing the Do I Have That Book challenge. So this has 20 prompts. I have to go back there and find a book that matches the prompt. Hopefully I have them all. I'm really not quite sure I do. So I may not be a success in this endeavor. I don't know. So let's start off right away. First is, do you have a book with deckled edges? I know for a fact that I do. So let's go find it. No, not you, Belly. You stay there. All my hardcover of Shatter Me have deckled edges, so this one is a win. Yes, thank you, Shatter Me. The next question is, do you have a book with 3 or more people on the cover? I do. It only has 1! The original Summer I Turned Pretty cover has 3 people, Belly, Conrad, and Jeremiah. I'm so glad they updated the covers because these are very early 2010s and I needed an update. And the updates are gorgeous. The next question is, do you have a book based on another fictional story? I do. I have a lot of them. They're called retellings. To Kill a Kingdom. To Kill a Kingdom, it is based on The Little Mermaid. And it's very good. I gave it 4 stars. I would recommend it. The next question is, do you have a book with a title 10 letters long? I'm sure I do, but this will take a little bit longer because I have to actually count them. Era Fire in the Throne of Glass series has 10 letters. It's also a very big book. The next question is, do you have a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter? Let's find out. Indeed I do, and it is 6 of Crows. Number 6 is, do you have a mass market paperback book? I'm really not sure I do. I'm gonna look, but I might lose this one. I think I found one! This is mass market paperback, right? It looks like it to me, because I hate mass market paperbacks, and so I would never buy one for myself. But this was, I needed it for a summer camp thing that I did in high school that was for writers. This is a mass market paperback. I hope. Next question is, do you have a book written by an author using a pen name? I do! Let's go find it. No, not you! I'm destroying everything. Katie Finn is Morgan Matson. This is Morgan Matson. She's just using a pen name. Don't let it fool you. My pugs both jumped down. I'm gonna have to get them back. Number 8 is, do you have a book with a character's name in the title? Let's find out. I do! It's Love Lucy by April Lindner, which I read like 2 years ago and adored, but I haven't read since, so I need to reread it. This is a really good book, set in Italy. What is not to love? Number 9 is, do you have a book with 2 maps in it? Let's see. Perfect. Crooked Kingdom has 2 maps. I will prove it to you. Map numero 1 and map numero 2. Number 10 is, do you have a book that was turned into a TV show? Unfortunately, I don't own You by Caroline Kepnes because I've just done the audiobook version, but let's see. Shadow and Bone. That's becoming a TV show, so that totally counts, right? And I cannot wait for this TV show. I want to know the release date right now. I want to know it because I really can't wait to watch this. Number 11 is, do you have a book written by someone who was originally famous for someone else, like a celebrity, athlete, politician, TV personality, etc.? So I have On Writing by Stephen King. I don't know if this counts because he's known for writing, but like he's not known for nonfiction. He's known for his, thrillers, horror things. I don't know if this counts. If it doesn't count, I have a backup. I have this Miley Cyrus book. I'm really ashamed to say that I have it. I got it in like middle school. It is not from McKay's for 50 cents. I tried to take it to McKay's to get it out of my house, and they were like, we'll give you $0 for it and we'll sell it for 50 cents. And I was like, no, I'll just keep it and find a different way to sell it. So if anybody wants this, I have it and I don't want it. Number 12 is, do you have a book with a clock on the cover? I don't know. Let's go find out. I don't think I do. So I even just spent the last like 80 years looking through my Goodreads and trying to find a book on there that I have listed as like that I own. Can't find anything with a clock. Possible I overlooked something, but I really just don't think I have it. So I lose. Moving on from that defeat. Number 13 is, do you have a poetry book? Do I have a poetry book? I do. I just have to find it. Belly and I brought you a poetry book. I actually really enjoyed these poems. I'm not really into poetry, but these are pretty simple. The reason I'm not into poetry is because I just don't get it. But these are fairly simple, and so I can actually understand it with my simple mind. Number 14 is, do you have a book with an award stamp on it? Probably. Got it. Fault in Our Stars, #1 New York Times bestseller. Number 15, do you have a book written by an author with the same initials as you? This is going to be really hard. Okay, so I'm looking for GM. I'm going to look first on Goodreads because I feel like that's going to be the most expedient way to do this. According to Goodreads, the closest I have is this. It's by Sarah Glenn Marsh. If we ignore Sarah, then Glenn and Marsh is G and M, which are my initials. But that's the closest we've got, guys. Number 16 is, do you have a book of short stories? I most certainly do. I have a few. The first one I shall grab is this because I kind of didn't finish it. I wouldn't say I'm still working my way through it because I haven't read it since the summer probably, maybe September. I'll probably start over when I try to read it again, but I have a lot of short stories. This is one of them. Number 17 is, do you have a book that is between 500 and 510 pages long? I'm confident I do. I must. Let's just go find it. A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab is 509 pages long, and it is a phenomenal book. You should read this trilogy. It is very good. Number 18, do you have a book that was turned into a movie? Yes. I have multiple, but I'll just go ahead and grab this one. I mean, the obvious answer would be Harry Potter, but this is closer, so To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I'm very excited for the sequel. I didn't love the books, but I think the movie was really cute, and I'm excited to see what they do with the next one. Number 19 is, do you have a graphic novel? I actually do. I don't read graphic novels. They are not my thing. But I have this because it was in a box along with the book of the month. I have no interest in reading it. I'm not going to read it. I just want to sell it. So if you want it, let me know. But thanks to this, I do indeed have a graphic novel. I just don't want to have it. And finally, do you have a book written by 2 or more authors? I absolutely do. Gotta move a bunch of stuff for Illuminae. Illuminae by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. A fantastic trilogy. I would recommend it. It's very cool. It's not a normal book. It's very cool. It's artistic. I love it. It's great, and the audiobooks are phenomenal. That game was a lot harder than I expected. I'm very sad I don't have a book with a clock on it. That's depressing. I've always wanted a book with a clock on it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, watching me struggle, watching me succeed. But I say bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and come back next week.